And we're back. So now that we got out of the way all the random miscellaneous videos, let's go more like into what I like to do, what I've been doing and I've been busy doing for the past 3-4 years, which actually is buying boxes off the internet of used cards and then opening them and see if I got lucky, pretty much as I like to call it, the MTG lottery. So far it hasn't been going great. It's been going all right, considering the huge amount of boxes I've been buying lately. But overall, I can't really complain. I had a great time, and my final goal is to complete the whole non-foil pre-modern collection, all the sets. Okay, that's well preserved. I like that. So yeah, pretty much what I'm gonna show you guys is probably what you already do if you're a collector. It's basically just buy something I deem interesting for a good price, box empty, and then sort them out in a way that I always get to keep, let's say, the best copy of each card in the right language. So what I do is whenever I choose something and negotiate, I order it, I go meet a person if it's in the same city, so I find a way to get to the box or to get to the amount of cards I'm interested in buying, or looks promising, at least from the few pictures I usually get. And then, okay, those came in a very good shape. As you can see, they're all pre-modern, they're all nice and well packed, so usually they come in way worse shape and condition and mixed with lens and whatnot. So again, this is just something that way in a better state. I'm not used to get such a great packaging, and this guy selling it is definitely somebody who knows how to take care of those cards. So I'm gonna make a few cuts here and there to basically just show you the process I apply whenever I get new cards. These are all from Tempest. We can actually go here to have a quicker look. Currently, again, I don't know by heart every single card I have or I'm missing still. Neither I know the value of the ones that are not that valuable. Let's put it this way. Okay, this looks nice. They're all in Spanish. No, there's some in English too, so I'm already satisfied with that. It's already hard enough to get English used cards or pre-modern cards in English here in Spain, so I can't really complain. It's quite some nice selection. It seems to be already sorted. Nonetheless, I'm still gonna take a nice look and see and make sure actually they are all together with their own kind, so from the same set. Lightning is not great either. By the way, you'll be able to see this more often now for two reasons. First, this one is expandable. I don't like this playmat way too much, and also I'm running out of them. So again, get used to the squirrel and the frog. Probably it's a bullfrog. I'm not an expert on those. And I'm gonna cut it, and then we're gonna keep on going whenever I have each of them sorted out per set, although some seems to be already well sorted. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, welcome back. So I'm almost done now. They are all pretty much sorted out. Again, the guy who sold it to me really did an amazing job, really made my life easier. And again, this doesn't usually come that easy, and I mean, which is also part of the fun. I mean, in my case, I really enjoy just sorting them out, looking at them while I classify them and put them all in order. It's part of the experience at the end. I can't complain. But again, it's usually a part of the whole hunting. Okay, this is Portal 2 and this is Portal 1, the opposite. Let me just check on the year. This one, it's Candlelight 1997 and 1998. So this is the first and there's the second Portal. The third one I don't have any, and they're really hard to find in random bundle packs, but who knows, maybe I get lucky in the next round. So as you can see, of course, they're all upside down for a very reason, because you usually go for the logo like that, like you probably already know. Now, The next step is to sort them out by not alphabetically necessarily, unless there is no number. But at first I go for color. Let's just take this stack of Stronghold, for example. I start with white and then blues. I mean, the colors that always are dictated by the brand itself. And red goes before green. Again, with a small pack, you can do it all in your hands, but afterwards, especially now with Tempest over there, it's gonna be challenging. That's the artifact. I keep the green ones in my hand just to show which is usually the steps I take. Okay, black goes all the way down here. Okay, and the last one is white. Okay, I have the green one. I take the artifacts back out, and I go back and search for the black ones, the swamps, and that's it. So once I have them, again, I don't have numbers, so I might as well just go and try to sort them out in another way. And again, I cannot go alphabetically because some are in Spanish, some are in English. There was a Chinese one, Korean, got to be Korean. So again, I don't go for the alphabet order. Again, if there's a number, newer one for Urzas and later editions, I can do that. If not, I just take a whole bunch and I'll show you now what's the next step for me after I'm done sorting them out, all of them. And welcome back, and we're pretty much done. Now we have green, red, this is the last one, Tempest. Okay, it's gonna be a big pile. We have what's next? Well, we had green already. Yeah, okay, we go back to green. Again, when you sort them out, it's good to also keep on going with the logo, because just by checking I found an Urza Saga with it. Guardian Beetles might have it, I'm not too sure. I'm gonna leave it here for now. So again, red, black, blue, white. It's gonna be a big tire. Hope I'm not gonna knock it over. Again, we missed the lands, the multicolors, and the artifacts, which go in about this order. I would say multicolor, artifacts, and lands. You can put it underneath. I'm gonna put this on the side over here. Great. Okay, this we said again with older or newer, let's say, series, there is a number, so I tend to also put an order of a number if I have the number. If I don't, I just might as well wing it. Again, plenty of languages, makes no sense to go alphabetically. Also funny to see the German it's not Odyssey, it's Exodus. Okay, so Exodus one, funny enough, it's smaller. It's Kartenzeichner, so a cartographer, I believe, although there was another cartographer, might be reprint. And yeah, so it's funny. Let's just go and find its own color down here. That's not even it, that's Tempest. See, it's easy to make mistakes. Okay, that's the right one. No, not even. Where was it again? Did I mix it? Okay, bear with me for a second. This is all Tempest and all whites. Okay, not right. This is all Tempest also, and they're not even mixed. Yeah. Okay, so these belong together, and we're still missing the Exodus at this point. No, they're here. Did I already have? Oh my god, I mixed them up. Yeah, I did mix them up. There you go. Never mind. So this was supposed to go up there, and this is the final ones. Okay, we are ready to go to the next step, which is now taking out one album at a time of a collection, and then go and slowly replace. If I don't have it, I just go ahead and add it to the collection, which is great regardless of language. If I do have it, then I have to confront it and keep the best copy. Those are in great condition. I forgot to mention it earlier. Any of these cards, it's really well kept. Again, the guy probably was a collector himself. This one particularly not ideal. I mean, I really don't like this playmat also because you don't see that many colors. It's pretty dark. And yeah, let's go get an album and see which one I'm gonna start with first. I think the one we tested has the least of interesting one. Portal 1 and 2, they do not belong to pre-modern if I'm not mistaken, but I still collect them since I have them around. I might as well give it a try with Stronghold. Okay, now we have all the strongholds sorted out. Should be any intruders in here, just the card. Okay, so we have white, blue, black, red, and plenty of green, and a couple of artifacts, which is good. Might not have those. And we go ahead and take the folder dedicated to Tempest, Stronghold, and Exodus from 1997, 1998, and June 1998. This is the last one. This is the block. I keep each block in its own folder, and that's what I've got so far. Just for you to have an idea, I might start with the white ones. I put those aside. By the way, in the meanwhile, all the ones that I haven't been able to check yet, for example, all the rest, I put them in those momentarily holders. They're really useful to just stay in place until I get the chance to sort them all out. So let's go to get lightning. Spanish. Okay, it is all the same, so I'll make it easier. Smite, that's with an S. Rolling Stone, that's an R. This is the name. This is the Spanish one. Temper. So again, all those things should be towards the end. This is the Y Young Knight. You might be able just to recognize them just by looking at the pictures, perhaps. That's what I usually do. I mean, I can always check the list, but it's sometimes faster and more effective just to look for pictures that resemble what I'm looking for, especially if they're in English order, alphabetical English order, and these are in Spanish. So these guys I know for sure I've seen them before, so they must be somewhere. And we need to just look for them. We're on the first page. No. Aha. Now, that's something that might happen a lot to you as well. You are looking for Stronghold, and obviously we're starting here with Tempest. So it's no surprise I couldn't find any of them. So let's go to the right set. Okay, but we got some more Tempest, some lands, and here we go. Okay, now we're talking. I knew I had those guys. This is in English and this is in Spanish. What I do, I take out, this is the English one. Usually the second is the Spanish one, and then I go and check them. Now, this is an easy pick because this one is pretty damaged, so I can already go ahead and leave it on the side, and I keep myself, and I keep the best copy, which is of course the same one I had before, but who knows? If you don't check every single one of them, you're never going to be sure. And again, they're all pretty in great shape already. Luckily, Stronghold is a very small set, so it doesn't go too hard. It doesn't get too hard to. So I have to go underneath the camera to focus properly. Okay, this one, it's already a near mint card. Okay, in Spanish, and everything else it's already stunning condition. But again, I think I'll stay with the one I already have. Plus, I have an extra playset over there. On top of that, of course, I probably have a lot more of used ones. Might. Okay, just this is the last one, just to get an example. I come over here, I take out one or maybe two. Okay, I already have two of them, and I already have both languages, but this one in Spanish in particular has something here. If you can see it, I really don't like it, so that's a great chance to replace it with a Spanish one, that is better shape, I believe. And then the Smite one, the English one, I believe I had already a better copy. And thank you. So again, repeat this 3,000 more times, and that's for one package.